Hello Kmart fans. Today I'm giving you a look at the still open Kmart on Lake Street in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I say still open at this point because once you take a look inside, you can see some of the struggles that have befallen this store. Right now, winter has not been really nice, and as you can see, there's lots of areas where leaks are forming, and they're patching it up with some plastic right now with tubs on the floor to catch the water that's coming out of it. Over here you see a guy that is working on the ceiling right now and trying to fix some of the leaks, it looks like. As you see the rest of my video, you'll see a lot of this all around the store. Pretty much about a good 3/4 of the store was covered in plastic and missing tiles and water damage. This Kmart does have a pretty long history kind of battling back and forth with the city of Minneapolis. As it stands right now, the Lake Street Kmart's blocking a road that they want to open back up and connect back together. But right now this Kmart has a lease until 2053. And even though the city owns the land below it, they have not been able to come to any terms of what Kmart feels to be beneficial for building a new store in the area. Yes, you heard that right. One of the negotiating tactics is to build the new Kmart near to this location so they can open up that street. Imagine that, a new Kmart in this day and age when so many of them are closing down. That'd be quite the sight to see, and I know I'd be there on opening day to see it open up. The store does stay pretty busy for the most part due to its location and area where it does get a lot of foot traffic. So go ahead and comment below on tell me whether or not you think this Kmart with all this damage is really going to be one that stays around for much longer, or if you think that it's going to rebuild and take advantage of the fact that it is one of the more profitable locations according to what has been said in the past, especially in the article I'll link below that discusses kind of the history of this Kmart and a little bit of its battle back and forth with the city of Minneapolis. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but a lot of times when I was filming, they were doing security calls around the store. And happened to be right when we were leaving the store, they were stopping a guy on a scooter who had been stealing some razors. So it made for a little bit of an entertaining end of my trip here to Kmart. Even though overall, this was a pretty sad trip because most of the store was in a pretty harsh state of disrepair. Right now you're kind of getting to the areas of the store that did look a little bit better. Back here by the mattresses and the electronics area, they looked pretty decent. There wasn't much issue with water in that part of the store, as well as over here by some of the food area where there wasn't as much of an issue either. I really do hope they are able to fix up the ceiling, especially once the snow stops for the year, and get that all shored up so this Kmart can still keep on going and keep on thriving, because it is one of only a few left in the state of Minnesota, with the only two being left in the Twin Cities area, one in Minneapolis that you see here and one in St. Paul, which I will be showing in my next video. So what do you think about this Kmart? Have you been here? Let me know in the comments. I know most of the people in the Twin Cities area that do not live right by this Kmart are not fans of it because they want that street opened up, and I'm sure I'll hear it in the comments. So go ahead and go do that, and we'll have a nice discussion. Go ahead and also drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more Kmart content. I'm going to sign off for now, but I'll leave the video play the rest of my experience here at the Lake Street Kmart.